Good evening and welcome, sports fans, coming to you live from Brooksville, Florida, as the Falcons of Fivay come into Hernando to try to spoil their senior night. I'm Derek Smith. On the call to me tonight's Rick Ringer. We're going to try to bring you some of the festivities of senior night. And in just a moment, we'll be handing it over to the PA announcer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Here he is.
To Hernando High School's Emerson Field. Coach, how's that volume? As the Leopards close out their regular season, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize our senior baseball players. This year's class at Hernando High School has a combined record of 38 wins and 11 losses going into tonight's game. It is with great pride that we recognize that many of our four seniors will continue their playing careers at the next level. We're very proud of each senior's contribution to the Hernando High School baseball program and welcome the opportunity to recognize them tonight. Stephen Hart, escorted by parents Christina and Ed Hart. This is Stephen's second year on varsity. Stephen plans to attend college next year at Southern Maryland on a baseball scholarship and will major in communication information technology. Stephen's favorite memory is from his freshman season when the JV team went undefeated in the regular season and won the county championship. Stephen would like to thank his father for his influence over the years. To his mom, thank you for working so hard to provide a great life. I love you, Mom. Stephen owes a debt gratitude for his father for always being there for him and being involved with his baseball career from T-ball to varsity baseball. Stephen would like to thank his coaches for all of their caring and pushing him to get better each year. A big shout out to our announcer for the awesome job he does making our games come to life. Thank you very much, Stephen. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Hart. Tristan Legg. Tristan is escorted by his mother, Carrie. This is Tristan's second year on varsity baseball team. Tristan plans to attend Pasco Hernando State College on a baseball scholarship next year, where he will major in communication information technology. Tristan's favorite memory is from his junior season going to Key West, winning both games and fishing with the boys. Tristan would like to thank his mother for her influence over the years and thank her for working so hard to provide a great life for him. Tristan owes a deep debt of gratitude to his mother for always being involved with his baseball career, starting at T-ball all the way to varsity high school baseball. Tristan says, Mom, you are the light of my life. I love you forever and always. Tristan would also like to thank his coaches for all of their time and effort for pushing him to get better each season. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Tristan Legg. Gabe Tefelsky. Gabe is escorted by his mother Tina and stepfather Matt. This is Gabe's second year on the varsity baseball team. Gabe plans to attend college next year and play baseball and major in industrial engineering dynamics. Gabe's favorite memory is from his junior season going to Key West, winning both games, and all of the team building activities we had down there. Gabe would like to thank his mother for her sacrifices over the years. She has been a constant source of inspiration and emotional support for Gabe growing into the man he wants to be. Mom, you are the number one girl in my life. I love you for all time. Gabe would also like to thank his coaches for all their time and effort for pushing him to get better. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Gabe Tefelsky. Jacob Thompson. Jacob is escorted by his mother Melissa and father Tyrone. This is Jacob's second year on varsity baseball team. Jacob plans to attend the University of Central Florida and study mechanical engineering. Jacob's favorite memory is from the summer and playing in Dixie Majors World Series in Guntersville, Alabama. Jacob would like to thank his parents for the sacrifices over the years. They have been together in their steadfast support of him throughout his playing days. Jacob says, Mom and Dad, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you both, and thank you for all your support. Jacob would also like to thank his coaches for all their time, effort, pushing him to get better, and all the valuable life lessons over these last 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Jacob Thompson. On behalf of Coach Sims, the coaching staff, and the administration of Hernando High School, thank you to the players and parents for all your hard work and sacrifice. We hope that the program has enriched your lives as much as you have ours. Thank you, seniors, for a great season and career, and we will look forward to celebrating your success in the postseason and whatever path the future holds for you. Ladies and gentlemen, one big round of applause for our 4 seniors, 2022 Hernando High School varsity baseball players. Stephen Hart, Tristan Legg, Gabe Tefelsky, and Jacob Thompson.
Need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, talks picking it up. Let's go. The hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100%.
Welcome back, sports fans. Derek Smith here alongside Rick Ringer.
Derek, I'm about as excited as can be tonight.
Yeah.
We are in for a dandy game.
You and me both, Rick. But again, we're coming to you live from Brooksville, Florida. It's the Falcons of 5A come to Hernando to take on the Leopards. I'm Derek Smith, and with me on the call is Rick Ringer. Hey, Rick.
Hey, Derek. And hello to those tuning in tonight. My golly, we've got a slate of fireworks in store for us tonight. So also want to make a special mention to all the family, friends, and grandparents that are watching our broadcast from afar. We're awful glad to have you in here. Anyway, 5A comes into town with a 14-9 record. They're just knocking off a very talented J.W. Mitchell team 1-0. The amazing thing about it was that Mitchell was number 4 ranked in the Tampa area, so that was a huge upset, and that's got to give them a lot of momentum coming in. As a team, they come in doing it from both sides of the plate, hitting .332, and they're scoring 185 runs on the season. On the hill tonight is Bryson Williams. He comes into the game with a 1.81 ERA with 10 appearances, and he's really been their workhorse, Derek.
Yeah, they, like you said, they got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. You and I had a chance to call a game they had against Springstead.
Oh, that was probably one of
ago.
the best games that I've seen all season.
It was a phenomenal game. Williams was on the hill for that game, and he did not disappoint, to say the least. What's Hernando going to need to do? They're going to try and get a victory against this righty.
Well, it's going to be a challenge. Hernando is probably one of the fastest teams in the area. So, if they can put the ball in play tonight, I like their chances at getting on base. The guy that, to me, is a real spark plug for the Leopards is Gabe Tefelsky, the second baseman. He has 14 stolen bases on the season, and he gets outstanding reads off the pitcher. And, of course, the team is loaded with pitchers, so anything that's put in play, there's going to be plenty of arm strength to make the plays.
Yeah, that's right. And Tefalski's leading off for him tonight.
Oh.
So, why not have a spark plug like that at the top of your lineup? For sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I'm very much looking forward to that. So, I don't know. I've got to tell you, I've been looking forward to this game now for about 2 weeks. And when I got the word that we were going to be able to do the call together, I was doing cartwheels.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. We'll have the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup and first pitch coming right up. But first, now would be a good time to make sure you're one of our many subscribers. It's easy to do. Just go to our page on YouTube. Under our name, there are big red letters that say subscribe. Click on them. Boom. You're subscribed. That way you won't miss any of the action right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Baby, let me hold you. I wanna show you how to treat you right. Pull you closer through the highs and lows. Yeah, I wanna show you how to treat you right.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
Josh Reichner, number 9.
Starting off with the visiting Falcons, leading off catcher.
Number 17, Bryton Williams. Number 11, Ty Palmgren. Number 20, Colby Sturbins. Number
Josh Wittenauer. Batting second, Anthony Vinvillet. Batting third, Mikey Greenberg. Batting fourth, Jacob Hancock. Batting fifth, Bryton Williams. Batting sixth, Ty Palmgren. Batting seventh, Colby Sternberg. Batting eighth, Darian Dubell. And batting ninth, Clark Channing. They are coached by Doug Young. And for the home team Leopards, leading off second baseman, Gabe Tefalski. Batting second, DH, Tyson Morgan. Batting third, left field, Anthony Talpa. Batting fourth, center field, number 10, Tristan Legg. Pitching, number 19, Nico Janssens. Batting sixth, right field, number 20, Michael Savarese. Batting seventh, third base, Stephen Hart. Batting eighth, first base, number 15, Carlos Gonzalez. Catching, number 11, William Taylor. And at shortstop, Andrew Vanelstein. They are coached by Tim Sims. This has been your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
The starting lineup for the Hernando High School varsity baseball team in their final game of the final home game of the 2022 varsity baseball season. Left field, number 28, Anthony Talpa. Center field, number 10, Tristan Legg. Right field, number 20, Michael Savarese. Third base, number 27, Stephen Hart. Shortstop, number 9.
The players are getting introduced, and then we will have National Anthem, and we'll be underway here shortly.
Catcher, number 11,
so it looks like we have a live performance for our National Anthem this evening, a national recording artist who has sung with a number of pretty popular country bands. So I'm excited to see him perform our national anthem, and of course we'll bring it to you live as the PA announcer is finished announcing the
Leopards are coached by head coach
home
Tim
team
Sims.
Leopards.
Assistant coaches Jeff Lang, Paul DeFilly.
So we'll hand it over to him.
Carson
We'll be back in a
Lashley,
moment.
and Joey Johnson. Fans, at this time, will draw your attention to our scoreboard in right center field. And tonight, the national anthem will be sung by an Hernando High School alumni, former junior varsity and varsity baseball player, country music recording artist out of Chattanooga, Tennessee with Parabolic Records, Mr. Brooks Timmons.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Nicely done.
What an honor it must be to have a hometown guy come back to his alma mater and perform like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's got to feel great for everybody. So we'll run through the defensive alignment for Hernando. On the bump, Nico Janssens. Behind the plate, Will Taylor. Third to first. Third base, Stephen Hart. Shortstop, Drew Van Alstyne. Second base, Gabe Tafalski. First, Carlos Gonzalez. In left field, Anthony Talpa. In center, Tristan Legg. And in right, Mike Savarese. Jansen's pitched well in his own right this year.
I'm sorry, Derek. I'm just sitting here like a kid on Christmas Day. I'm just so excited. It's crazy. This is just.
Yeah, I had the honor of calling the last home game last season for the Leopards.
Oh,
they
my.
played Lakeland, and you want to talk about an absolute dogfight. That was maybe one of the most fun sporting events I've been to. Doesn't matter what level.
Well, you know, I'm very much a baseball traditionalist and purist, and the thing that I I just love is this rustic park. You know that Hernando is celebrating their 100th year of high school baseball.
Right field.
Isn't that amazing?
That is
And you come
amazing.
here and you look at this field, and it is absolutely throwback in every respect. And
Yeah, wood fencing out back.
it's just such a charm here.
You know, big corner out in center with a really tall wall out there. So yeah, you're right. This really does give a kind of a different atmosphere than what we run into
Without a
by
doubt.
and large. And this game's about to get underway. Right fielder Joshua Wittenauer
This is going to be
leading
a
off.
great matchup here, lefty versus lefty. Wittenauer comes into the game at batting .394 on the season. He's on fire. Ooh, nice.
And
Opens up with a
Jansen's
good fastball.
Starts him off with a strike.
Yep, after outside half.
And breaking ball falling in there for strike 2.
That was wicked.
Jansen's ahead early.
That's
0-2.
gonna be important. Is pounding the zone.
That one fouled away. Count will remain 0-2. So watching a couple of them come in. Wittenauer able to foul off that pitch. On the ground, left side. Van Alstyne up with it, over to Gonzalez. 6-3.
See it.
Center field. Anthony Van Vliet.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Anthony Van Vliet.
Well, this kid is a star. He's batting .539. He's ranked in the top 25 hitters in the entire Tampa area. He's fast. He's got it all. OPS of 1.278. That's just in the stratosphere. And if he reaches, he's going to be a terror. He's got 15 stolen bases.
Got speed to spare. He's going to need it roaming the center field here at this ballpark, as we just talked about.
Yeah, there's a lot of real estate out here.
Swing and a miss.
Oof.
Jansen's gas masks him.
Nico's got his A game tonight. This is going to be exciting.
Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off speed, offering, catches the inside corner.
Wow.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
His ball strike ratio is already just magnificent.
2 balls, only one of them on accident.
Tried to get him chasing on that one there.
Yeah, that's not a bad miss. You got a couple balls to play with,
Yep.
for sure.
All right, 2-2 count. Quite often he'll see the same pitch here as he would in the 3-2 count, so. Tried to get him to chase away.
Yeah, it was a little outside. Brings the count full.
All right, there's no secrets here. It's mano y mano.
Yeah, I mean, especially after the hack he took on his fastball, I wouldn't be afraid to throw that again. Similar location. Good job, just spoiling that pitch.
That was
Getting
really
it out of there.
Yeah, that was really a nice approach. He didn't get what he wanted, but he had to protect it. And he just stuck his bat out, fouled it off.
And Van Vliet able to work a walk. So we got a runner on first with 1 out.
Second base.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Michael Greenberg.
Mikey's just carrying a torch to the plate. He's hitting .438 on the season. His on-base percentage is .512. These guys really take a great approach.
driven the other way.
Wow.
Savarese able to haul it in. And they try to appeal. See if Van Vliet left early. He did not. But nice job, Savarese out and right, able to track that ball. Gave him a little trouble in the air, but he was able to bring it in.
It's interesting. The sun is just dead in the left fielder's face. But there's a little bit of sun rays that are coming over the trees. It's making it a little bit more difficult for the right fielder. That'll probably be gone here in a few minutes, but he did a great job on that, all things considered.
This brings up the third baseman, Jacob Hancock, with 2 outs, runner on second. In the air, right side, twisting foul. It will end up being out of play for strike 1. In the air, center field, driven nicely, leg on his horse, and does not make the catch. One hops the wall, 1 run in. Hancock pulls into second with this RBI stand-up double as Van Vliet scores. And that ball was scorched, Rick.
Yeah, I mean, he hit that hard. Coming off the bat, I was wondering if that thing was going to be out. Of course, the center field fence is much, much taller, dead straight away. Leg got a great read on it, but, man, that thing was just hit so hard. He ended up crashing into the fence.
Yeah, he made a great effort on it out there in center.
Oh, he
really did all he could do.
Absolutely, and he's just a rocket anyway. That young man is quite fast.
Standing in now with 2 outs, pitcher Brighton Williams. That one catching the corner evens the count, 1-1. We apologize. We did not have our stream live, so our apologies. We will have the entire Senior Day festivities as well as the first couple outs of the first inning available in the archived version as soon as this game's over. So look for that if you'd like to relive some of those memories. We will have them available for you. Our apologies for not being able to bring them live, but we are still here in the top of the first.
Ooh,
as
big strikeout.
Williams, victim of the first strikeout, but 5A able to plate 1. We'll be back with the bottom of the second right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Rick Ringer, I'm Derek Smith. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to follow us on every social media platform that you can get downloaded onto your phone. We are GCSN Broadcasts everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I guess not everywhere, but if you're not using anything other than that, that's on you, not us. We've done the best we can, really. GCSN Broadcasts everywhere across social media. You'll want to follow us. In addition to game highlights, we also have the player of the game picture and announcement, as well as some extra content we're going to try to bring you, and maybe announcements for unscheduled games, maybe, or broadcasts that may not be scheduled on our YouTube page. We'll definitely announce them on our social media. So be sure to check us out at GCSN Broadcasts everywhere media is social.
The great thing, too, is you can tune in on our social media and pick up highlights.
Leading off with the Leopards, second base, number 3, Gabe Tefelsky.
So, leading off.
For 5A, he's absolutely on fire. He's been their horse. He only has a microscopic ERA of 1.81 for 38 innings pitched, but a whopping 69 strikeouts on the season.
Yeah, he's got great stuff, and not only does he have great stuff, but he knows how to use it too. And
a big game pitcher.
Big game pitcher indeed. So we'll go over the rest of the defensive alignment after this pitch. And comes in for strike one. And Williams on the hill, Channing behind the plate, Hancock at third, Dubell at short, Greenberg at second, Sturbins at first, Palmgren in left, Vanvliet in center. That ball ripped to the gap, left center field. That one is out of here. Leadoff home run for Gabe Tefelsky. And this game's knotted right back up.
That's exciting.
So exciting. So that's how you get your team right back into a ball game, Rick. Lead off Jack over the left center field fence. He got all of that ball.
Tyson Morgan.
I've seen about 5 or 6 of Hernando's games this season, and Gabe reminds me so much of Trey Turner. He's just fast. He plays the game right. He's smart. He can play.
Not a bad name to be associated with. And Williams starts a DH off with a fastball for strike one. Swing, able to get a piece of it, fouled it back. 0-2. That one missing outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Williams a couple pitches to play with. Squares the count, 2-2.
That's a big strikeout.
Big strikeout right there.
Left field, number 28, Anthony Talpa.
Bring up the left fielder, Anthony Talpa. One of the seniors getting honored on senior night.
He's going to be a tough out, Will. He's batting .400 on the season, and with a OPS of 1.268, and he's crazy fast.
Living on the bases. Starts him off with a hook, breaks over the inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, he has 3 stolen bases so far.
Again, fastball breaking outside this time.
That was a wicked pitch.
Doing a good job getting ahead of hitters. Every hitter he's been ahead of so far. Has a strikeout and a home run to show for it.
First pitch strikes are absolutely critical.
And that one just missing high.
Yep. A little bit of an off-speed, maybe a two-seamer there. But we've found through the years that if pitchers throw first pitch strikes, their chances of winning are over 50%.
That one ripped past the diving Greenberg at second into right field. Talpa gets himself on.
I need to rephrase that. We found that pitchers that are throwing 57% first pitch strikes or greater have a much, much greater chance of winning. That's kind of the magic percentage.
Gives yourself a much better opportunity to be able to pitch the pitch you want in the situation you want it, as opposed to be forced to, throw a fastball when you don't really want to throw a fastball to a guy. You can get out ahead of him. You kind of dictate the.
Oh, absolutely. We found that third pitch in the sequence is really an interesting pitch because we call it an advantage count. Because the third pitch will either turn it to 1-2 or 2-1, so it would swing between the pitcher and the hitter.
Yeah, good example right here, 1-1 count. So let's see who's able to garner the advantage here.
I love these. Really looking forward to seeing what we got.
Just missing low.
Yep. It was a good pitch.
Really good pitch. Really good pitch.
Fastball down on the outside corner, trying to get him to chase.
Throw over to first.
Tristan's going to make you pitch to him. He's got a .457 on base percentage.
Saw that curveball on the ground, left side, over to second, try to turn it. Ball gets away. We are able to cut down the lead runner. I'm going to go 6-4 on the fielder's choice for the second out of the inning.
That was a big out.
And Legg able to get to second as a result of that overthrow. It bounced out of the field of play. He was awarded an extra base. So the runner in scoring position, standing in is Nico Janssens, trying to help his own cause, give Hernando the lead.
Nico's going to be very, very dangerous in this situation. He's hitting .423 on the season. That's really impressive.
Catches him right under the hands for strike one.
Looks like he threw either a really heavy two-seamer or a little bit of a slide piece right in on the left-handed batter's hands. It's a nice pitch to get ahead.
Nobody wants any part of that with no strikes, that's for sure.
No way.
Swing and a miss. Tips it for strike two. Williams ahead 0-2 with 2 outs, runner on second. Flared the other way. That's going to get down, and it does. Palmgren, all he can do to dig it out of the corner. Coming in to score is Legg. And Janssens indeed does help himself. And the Leopards take the lead in this ball game.
Michael Savarese.
2-0.
That's what makes them so dangerous. They ended up just throwing a nice fastball over the outer half,
Number 12.
really probably on the outer black. He didn't try and do too much. He ended up just keeping the barrel behind the ball and just flared it right into left field.
Kept it fair, rolled all the way down in the corner.
This team is so fast that anything in the outfield grass, they're very, very possible to score runs.
We have a courtesy runner. Anton Grooms running for the pitcher, Jansen's. Standing in now, right fielder, Michael Savarese. Savarese having a nice year. Junior season for the big righty. Grooms taking his lead off a second. That one missing away. 3 balls, no strikes. Williams wanting nothing to do with Savarese in this at-bat. Curveball gets through Channing. Groom's able to get into third, and that being ball 4, Savarese works a walk, so we have runners on the corners now.
Third base.
With
number
2 outs.
27, Stephen Hart.
Bring up the 7-hitter, third baseman Stephen Hart.
It's really a shame because he made a phenomenal pitch in that count. He had a very, very big break on that curveball, and I don't think his catcher just really expected it to break that much.
Yeah, it 5-holed him, rolled all the way to the fence.
Probably can't see it on the camera, but this field has a tremendous crown to it, especially in the areas up and down the first and third.
Down into the
lines.
dugouts as well.
Yep.
Behind home plate, it's probably
3 feet, maybe?
3-4 feet, yeah. So it's a considerable crown. It keeps the field nice and drained, obviously, but ball gets away from you, it really gets away from you.
Yeah.
And we even saw it out in the outfield, Palmgren digging that ball out of the corner.
If you're going to play here, you better bring your best catcher.
Yeah, tremendous amount of backstop space. Bring your goalie gear, not your catcher's gear. So standing in, Stephen Hart. Runners on the corners. This is where the chess match begins, Rick. And just checks on Savarese there, see if he's maybe making a motion first move.
Savarese is quite quick. The nice thing about the pickoff was he threw it nice and low, so if the first baseman couldn't handle it, the runner's going to block it. Wow,
There's a breaking ball. Does not break for ball 1.
I always love these situations. They're always such a chess match.
Missing low. Williams almost trying to be too fine here.
Yeah, he's just got to challenge these guys.
Checks on Savarese again. Really trying to keep that force in play. Give him a couple opportunities to get an out on the infield.
He's facing the 7-hole hitter here.
Missing low again, 3-0. Back-to-back 3-0 counts after just filling the strike zone to begin the inning.
These are the things that give coaches ulcers.
He's able to groove one in there in the top of the zone. 3-1 count to Hart.
That was just a BP fastball.
Yeah, Hart with a big red light coming from Coach Sims over at third.
Oh, yeah. Throwing straight through.
And I'm waiting to get a call from the umpire. I haven't seen him make a call
No.
safe or out, have you?
Not at all. I believe from the way I saw it, I think that the runner actually vaulted over the catcher.
Yeah, I did not see a tag. But it doesn't matter our opinion, Rick. It matters what the gentleman wearing black thinks.
Well,
And-
just to be safe and be prudent, because it's a big game for both teams. I mean, these games at the end of the season potentially have playoff implications. So, I got to tip my cap to them, wanting to make sure that they get the call right.
Yeah, they both see the same thing, and they do. The run counts.
First base, number 15, Carlos Gonzalez.
That was really an athletic effort because the catcher.
The throw was
absolutely
there.
Yeah,
The throw was absolutely there on time.
throw was perfect.
And Savarese into second as a result of the walk of Hart. So runners on first and second. Nobody out. 2 outs. 3 in. 3-1 score. That one just missing the inside corner.
It's a good pitch. I mean,
A really good pitch. This Hernando team with a fair amount of lefties. Williams has negotiated them fairly nicely so far. That one back and out of play.
I've really enjoyed watching this young man, Carlos Gonzalez, play. He's really, really impressive on the mound to me. He's a left-handed pitcher. He keeps the ball down, and he just puts everything right on the batter's knees. Fantastic control.
Swing and a miss. Great breaking ball. Runners do go. Blocked up by Channing, but just too far away as everybody's safe.
Sound effects from the press box. I always love that. All right, 1-2 count with 2 outs. See if he can feed on his aggressiveness here.
And
There
he
it is.
catches the outside corner. Backwards K goes Gonzalez, but they leave 2, score 3. We'll be back for the top of the second right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Welcome back, sports fans, as we move into the top of the second inning. Glad you're joining us. This has been quite a ball game so far.
This is just all the elements of a great game.
Second inning for the Falcons. Left field, Ty Palmgren.
Great opportunity to order some delivery, get yourself some Glory Days wings or burgers or a nice salad, and sit back, get yourself a cold one, and enjoy this phenomenal game.
Yeah, it's been a good one so far. Fivay able to put a run up in the top half of the first. Leopards answered and then some in their half of the first. Got a 3-1 ball game. Jensen's
shows bunt
on the hill.
Interesting theories behind showing bunt. Sometimes it rattles the pitcher.
That one catches, I guess, the catcher's glove.
Yeah, exactly.
Two
Just
balls.
bounced off the catcher's glove. Fastball inside, just missed the zone.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that caught the hitter's elbow guard or the glove. Obviously the glove, as he's still standing in there. 2-1 count.
It's one of the things I love seeing is pitchers having the courage to pitch inside.
Same spot again. Driving a fastball to that location, squares the count 2-2.
He's got an excellent fastball, and he's just putting it on the inner half. Strike 3.
Yeah, I had him looking outside, breaks it inside for strike 3. So he's able to get the strikeout.
First base.
First out of the inning. We'll bring up the first baseman, Colby Sturbins, my apology. First offering bouncing in for ball 1. A little high, ball 2.
You know, one of the most impressive things is that Jansen's is only a sophomore. We're going to be able to watch some greatness for a couple more years yet. Just kept
That one
it down.
missing low. 3-0. And 4 straight pitches. We got a runner on first.
Shortstop, Darren Dubiel.
Bring up the shortstop, Darren Dubiel. Sturbins on first, 1 out. I'd offer him missing high for ball 1. Jansen's perpetually out of the stretch. That one catches the outside corner, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one gets away.
That was a tough one. Got past the catcher, and of course came rolling down the hill, hit the backstop, and then rolled over towards the third base dugout. Made it difficult.
On the ground, left side.
Oh, nice pick.
From short, Palestine, but an even better snag at first by Gonzalez.
Catcher.
Really picking that ball out of
Channing
the
Clark.
dirt.
Carlos did a great job. You know, you always try and teach your first baseman to start out low because it's easier to start low and come up in a reaction. He did absolutely that. He got down very low in his position, started his glove down, got himself a hop, and then just picked it cleanly. It was just a beautiful play.
As a result, however, Fivay does have Sturbin standing on third. That one catching his own, evens the count 1-1. That one low. Gets away from
Gonna be
Taylor.
close.
Sherman's able to get in. And they get one run back, 2-3 ball game. That ball in the dirt early. And getting a great jump down the line.
It was tough. Taylor tried to rush the throw a little bit. Ended up throwing a rocket right in there. Just short hop the pitcher's glove. He wasn't able
really
to pick
that's
it.
the best chance you got from his position.
Absolutely.
Fire it in there, hope it hits his glove, and he slides right into it.
The runner got a really good read.
Catching his own.
Strike on the outer half.
Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 3-2 ball game, top of the second. Fouled away. Able to stay alive. Wittenauer.
Ball in the dirt.
Tried to get him to go chase it. Wittenauer with nice discipline to lay off.
Full count here. Ball 4 outside.
Chasing low. The leadoff hitter, Wittenauer, works a walk. And with
Right
a
field.
runner on first,
Josh
bring up
Reitman.
the center fielder, Anthony Vanderbilt.
Coming in to run for the Falcons at first base, number 3, Loli Puello.
We have Loli Puello coming in to run.
He's a courtesy runner for the catcher. We got 2 outs. This is going to be a really interesting matchup, especially with a fast runner at first, and you've got one of the best bats in the Tampa area at the plate.
Now is Wittenauer. My apologies. That was Channing. In the air, twisting foul out of play. Hart giving chase from third. Just ran out of real estate. Now everybody makes the trek up the hill back to the playing surface.
He's ahead now, 0-1.
Yeah, Jansen's fully ahead, 0-2.
That was a good pitch. I mean, he just reached back and let it fly right on his hands.
Yeah, right over the hands. Wittenauer able to appease, foul it away.
Setting up outside, Will. My.
Well outside.
Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That was driven in the air, center field. Leg under it. He does haul it in. They leave one, score one. 3-2 ball game. We'll be back for the bottom of the second right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
Welcome back, sports fans, as we go into the bottom of the second inning. 3-2 ball game. Hernando with the advantage.
We've got an absolute pitcher stool going on here. These guys are dealing, really working counts, hitting spots.
Bottom of the second inning for the Leopards. Catcher, number 11, Will Taylor.
All right. They're going to want to try and keep Will off the base paths. This kid's quite fast, especially for a catcher. He has 9 stolen bases on the season.
Yeah, that's nearly unheard of from that position.
That's for sure.
Will Taylor standing in. Williams still on the hump for 5A. Swing and a miss. Starts him off early with a strike.
Yep. That was a good pitch. It was a strike just above the belt.
Yeah, maybe just slightly out of the zone.
Yeah.
Squares to bunt. Bunts it straight back. 0-2 is our count.
Yeah, he ended up having the barrel a bit on the level side and then just slightly dipped it at impact. Usually when you want to bunt, you want to make sure that the barrel is quite a bit higher than the knob. That'll usually get you a ball down. Ooh, breaking ball.
Nice hook
Strike
there.
3
Freezes
looking.
Taylor.
Wow.
For the first
second base, Gabe Tefalski.
Strikeout out of the inning. And for the second time up, here's the second baseman, Gabe Tefalski. Solo home run, lead off the home half of the first. And Williams starts him off with a breaking ball, breaking well outside of the zone.
Gabe has 6.60 speed. That was probably the quickest home run trot I've seen in a while. Oh my, breaking ball
Drives
just
him
high.
in and
Good
out.
call on the umpire's part. I don't envy these umpires. These pitchers now are just able to do so much with a baseball.
That one fought away, fouled back.
And
Brings us 2-1.
Consistently, night after night, they just do a great job.
Tefalski standing in. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one ripped over the third baseman's head. Palmgren going to dig it out. Around first, pulling into second with a stand-up double is Tefalski. And got a pitch to handle, and handle it he does.
All right, Will, I'm going to call it. Tefalski is probably one of the best I've seen in a long time at looking in, getting signs from the catcher, and stealing third base. So I'm gonna bet you a nickel tonight that he's going 90.
And they already got their first out, so you know that rules out of play. If he sees a pitch he likes, there's no reason why he wouldn't go ahead and try and take that third base.
And I'm thinking that that's probably what this meeting between the catcher and the pitcher was all about. They wanted to make sure they were on the same page in terms of their sign sequence.
DH Tyson Morgan standing in. The runner on second and 1 out. Trying to extend their lead. You watch the strike 1 come in right under his hands.
Interestingly, neither of the middle infielders really reacted to Gabe's big lead. He's just kind of feeling their pulse a little bit. I expect to see him get a break here, probably this pitcher next.
That one catching the corner for strike 2. Williams gets ahead pretty quick, 0-2.
Nice situation here with the runner at second. If the batter can get the barrel out and pull the ball, Tefalski's going to score easily.
Missing low. Not willing to chase is Morgan.
That was a really good pitch. I'm thinking that was a heavy 2-seamer. got to the plate and went south. Kudos to the batter for laying off of that.
Yeah, it comes in just a little slower than his fastball. And it's got a little bit of late. It gets to the plate, it kind of dies a little bit. Squares the count 2-2.
I am
that one, he does just that, pulls it out into right field.
Here comes the
Stafalski.
Corvette. Wow.
And he is called out at home.
How about that?
Great hustle.
Boy, you got to tip your cap to Fivay for that. I mean, fortunately, the ball was down a little bit, so the right fielder was able to field it going forward. Threw an absolute laser right in
It
the
was
perfect
an absolutely
spot.
perfect throw from Wittenauer out in right field. Channing able to lay the tag down just in time to get the speedy Tafalski coming around.
There's not many times that they're going to be able to throw out a runner like that, so that was quite impressive.
That one ripped out into left field. Talpa wasting no time finding a pitch to handle.
Center
Deposits
field,
it out there.
Tristan Legg.
So here comes center fielder Tristan Legg with 2 on, 2 out. In the air, right side, foul territory. Is there enough room? There is not. As that bounces off of the top of the fence for strike 1.
I'm so impressed. These pitchers are making their pitches, challenging the batters.
Yeah, really going right after him. There was a point at the middle of the first inning, Williams looked like he was kind of nibbling around, but he came out this inning in full attack mode.
I've always found it's difficult the first time through the lineup as a pitcher.
In the air, right side, Wittenauer moving to it, under it, hauls it in for the 3rd out of the inning. So they leave 2, plate none. We'll be back after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Rick Ringer, I'm Derek Smith. Happy to bring you the action from Hernando High School. 3-2 score, top of the third. Leading off for the 5A Falcons be the center fielder, Anthony Van Vliet. Big cut. Comes up empty for strike one. Ooh, that one hits him unintentionally, obviously. Puts the leadoff hitter on first.
Second base.
To bring up the three-hitter, second baseman Michael Greenberg. Jansen's checks on Van Vliet over at first. Probably not a bad idea. A quick center fielder, probably looking to get himself in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Really nice pitch there by Jansen's. And they are able to get him. Almost had him in a rundown. But nice play, Gonzalez. Van Alstyne at short. Van Alstyne able to get the tag, erased the hit by pitch. Nobody on. That one missing low. That one catching the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, past Tefalski, out into right field. Nice piece of hitting by Greenberg. He's taking it, shooting it the other way.
Jacob Hancock.
That'll make way for the third baseman, Jacob Hancock. In the air, center field. Leg going back on it. Has it. Makes the catch. Greenberg to work himself back to first. So with 2 outs, standing in is the pitcher, Brighton Williams. That one misses inside for ball 1. And gets past Taylor. On his way to second is Hancock. shot back up the middle, and that gets through. Here comes a runner in, and no tag was able to be made, and we got ourselves a tie ball game off the bat of the pitcher. Williams gets himself a RBI.
Left field, Ty Palmgren. Have your attention, please. Coming in to run for the Falcons at first base, number 15, Larry McGinnis.
So runner for Williams will be McGinnis, Larry McGinnis, number 15, coming in to run for the pitcher with 2 outs. So a little meeting between Palmgren and head coach. Swing and a miss. Big cut for strike 1. Missing outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Interesting delivery. Nico took an extra long stride there, trying to get a little bit more on his fastball. Left 2 on the outer half.
That one missing off the glove of Taylor, and just not far enough for the runner McGinnis to advance.
Seemed like the runner was caught by surprise a little bit there. Normally you want to teach your runners as a coach to get a good secondary and expect the ball to be in the dirt each time.
And
all right,
Jansen's
draws him walk.
Walks him with 2 outs. And here comes a visit from the Hernando bullpen. Runners on first and second.
Key here is Sturbins just needs to not try and do too much with the ball.
Yeah, he's pitched really well, so if he can just continue doing what he's been doing, he'll get out of this.
Absolutely.
First base, Colby Sturbins.
I went into studio mode and adjusted it. So slightly better.
Oh my. That runner from first got a really big secondary. Gonzalez snuck in behind him to shorten him up, but I think that he was reading the ball to be in the dirt. It's interesting defensive setup here. Hernando's playing the right side very deep and then having the shortstop shorten the runner up with a right-handed batter. Big swing.
Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big first baseman Sturbins standing in.
Jansen's is really dealing tonight. He's got his fastball's very much alive.
Oh, and missing low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yep, just took a little off of that.
And again, there's a lot of outs to get on this infield right now, Rick.
Boy, this game has
5A just
all
been
the drama.
chipping away, scoring a run in each inning so far. Fights that one off, squares the count 2-2.
That wasn't too bad. I mean, that's a pitch you got to kind of defend. It's on the outer half. If he was able to stay inside of that and make a little bit better contact, if it got through that right side.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Get it over in that right field corner. Let your courtesy runner on second, McGinnis, take off to the races. Slaps that one away foul. It'll remain 2-2.
I really like that pitch. He just served it up and went after him. Said, here it is. Go get it if you can.
Yeah, when he really gets behind that fastball and drives it to a spot, it's a hard pitch for these 5A hitters to catch up to. Swing and a miss. And down to first, completes the strikeout. Jansen's able to get out of it. We'll be right back after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Leopards, pitcher, number 19, Nico Jansen.
Alrighty. Jansen is up. His last at bat, an RBI double. He's hacking first pitch.
Big cut there. Goes back for strike one.
Pitch was just a bit above his belt, just below the letters. It's a good pitcher's pitch there.
Yeah, really nice location by Williams.
Yeah, that location's actually very difficult to get the bat on squarely.
Just under.
Yeah, breaking ball right
inside.
inside.
Jensen's evens the count 1-1.
Fastball up and out. Ball 2. Great hitting situation here. Definitely the advantage is in Nico's part.
Oh, and straight up and out of play Advance the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So a little different approach here from Jansen's, you would imagine, the rest of the way.
Williams definitely doing a nice job of showing his control. He's just keeping the ball up in the zone. Which makes it hard for the batters to get on top, and there we go.
Gets a strikeout there.
Yep, that was big.
Right field, number 20, Michael Savarese.
Stepping in now with 1 out. Be the right fielder, Michael Savarese. And just missing there is Williams. Starts him off with a breaking ball on the outside. Swing and a miss. Nice location there on that fastball by Williams. Evens the count 1-1.
Really enjoying watching Williams work. I'm really fascinated by his sequences. He's moving the ball around quite a bit.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He's got that pitch working in the bottom of the zone now. Looking for the punch out here of Savarese. Swing and a miss. He does get him. Inside fastball. Gets Savarese swinging.
Third base.
So 2 outs by way of the strikeout.
Stephen Hart.
1 looking, 1 swinging. It'll be up to third baseman Stephen Hart. The Leopards are going to make any noise. They're half of the third.
What impresses me with Williams is that he uses all 6 planes in, out, up and down, and back and forth to keep the hitters off balance.
You got to be able to pretty much work everywhere if you're going to be an efficient pitcher.
That's why he's their horse. That's why he shows great composure on the mound. Some college is going to really be getting a gem when he graduates.
We got a few more years to watch him play as well. I believe he's a sophomore this year.
Isn't that amazing? I've been so impressed by the underclassmen that we've seen in our broadcasts this year.
Really a talented crop coming up and through these next few years. That hook, just able to do whatever he wants at this point.
Derek, I couldn't hit that with plywood. That was just insane. We're really fortunate to have a seat right behind home plate.
Just missing low. Evens the count 2-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the third, 3-3 ball game. Nobody on. Third baseman Hart up. Williams trying to get the strikeout and just missing high. Brings the count full.
That was a moment of truth here. I don't think there's any secrets to what he's going to be looking at. He's going to serve it up and say, here it is, me and you.
And that's exactly what he does. Just misses location, however, and issues a 2-out walk to third baseman Hart. I'll bring up first baseman Carlos Gonzalez. Just checking on Hart over at first. Ooh, he did go. Says home plate umpire for strike 1.
It's going to be a good matchup here.
Missing low again. Really working the inside is Williams against Gonzalez.
Notice that he really likes to work the left-handed batters in on the hands. He's doing that a lot, and then just as a mixed pitch, he'll end up going outside. But for the most part, when he's gone for strikes, he's really pounding that inner half right on their hands. And he's really having good success.
Right under the hands.
Yeah.
A lot of these lefties, which is a great strategy, to be honest. I did get burned once down the left field line. That one called foul right in the box. 1-2. Advantage Williams in 5A. Really wanted to arford, did Gonzalez. Able to hold up.
I like that pitch in that situation.
Squares the count. Gonzalez liked it too. Almost too much.
Well, I'm thinking we're going to be seeing a breaking ball here. That was probably a setup pitch.
You do. Right to the first baseman. Sturbin's able to take it unassisted. So they leave one. Score none. 3-3 ball game. We'll be back after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
I know, but just getting your opinion.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Falcons, shortstop, Darren Dubiel.
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Rick Ringer, I'm Derek Smith. Happy to bring you the call tonight from Hernando High School. Leading off home half of the fourth, the away half of the fourth for the Falcons shortstop, Darren Dubiel. And
nice
Jansen starts him off with a high fastball, swings right through it for strike one.
He grounded out the shortstop last time. Pitcher's working him away, see if he can roll something over. Ooh.
That one missing low.
That was wicked, though.
Getting past everybody. That one's just shot right back up the middle. Good play by Tefalski, reading that early. Soft liner, he's able to grab it back on the grass for first out of the inning. That'll advance us to the catcher, Channing Clark.
Get another web gem by Gabe Tefalski.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, missing outside evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Flared in the air opposite way, but twisting well foul and out of play. Jansen's able to get ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the 9-hitter.
What's really impressing me tonight, Derek, is that all the batters are doing a great job of just going with a pitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, does get the strikeout. And Taylor to Gonzalez to complete it.
Right field, Josh Reichner.
So that will turn the lineup over. Batting with 2 outs be the right fielder, Joshua Wittenauer. Batting for the 3rd time today. Offering in the dirt for ball 1. Certainly not a player you'd want to issue a free pass to. Imagine you can create some havoc on the base paths.
Yeah, he's got some wheels. Once again, we've got an inside fastball right on the hands from Jansen's. And pitch down in the zone. Batter takes that.
Wittenauer quickly ahead. 3-0. Jansen's hard time finding the zone there. 4 straight pitches. Walks him. That'll bring up the center fielder, Anthony Van Vliet.
Center field, Anthony Van Vliet.
I imagine Coach Sims taking a good hard look just to check his pitch count, see how he's looking.
I mean, I haven't been keeping track, but it doesn't seem like he's really been outside of mostly normal pitch counts each inning, 12 to 18, 15, somewhere in that range. He hasn't really labored too much. Not sure what his count is, but I'm sure he's well within it at this point.
Well, as a coach, it's difficult because you really, we're in the last week of the season. You really have to kind of monitor your pitchers for fatigue. I also found that quite often late in the season, the players would kind of get into a lull or into a slump. So during the practices, we'd usually try and mix in some fun things and some fun days just to kind of give them a little bit of a mental break while they're keeping their skills sharp. Wow. That was a rip.
Rifled. Good thing there was a giant light pole in the way, or that would have ended up over on the track field.
Yeah, they've got a big track meet tonight, too, so there's a lot of activity going on.
There's a 3-school track meet going on right behind us. If you do hear some gunfire in the background, not to be worried. That's just a starter's gun. 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first. Jansen gives him a little check over there. He's in safely.
That was his B move. He just wanted to let him know that he was thinking about him. Very deliberate.
Oh, and missing low. Stopped. Throw down.
Yep.
And he is in. Nice effort by Taylor. From the sound of it, I don't even think that caught chest protector. I think that was bare skin. He able to block that up, keep it in front of him, but the speed of Wittenauer just too much.
5A has a lot of speed. I was running the stats, and it's amazing how many stolen bases they have from top to bottom of the lineup through the season.
That one again past Taylor. Wittenauer moved himself over to third. And don't look now, but runner on third, Greenberg, in a 3-1 count. Not the situation you want to be in with the 3-hitter up.
It's actually Van Vliet Yeah, that pitch was right in his eyes. He did a nice job to keep from wearing it. No, he's in a great position to get himself an RBI.
Swing and a miss. Really tried to go launch mode there. Brings the count full.
It's going to be a great count here.
And issues the walk. We got runners on the corners.
That really wasn't a bad pitch. It was a good chase pitch. He put it, breaking
really
ball
nice
right in on his
really
knee.
nice chase pitch, but Van Vliet not willing to go chase. Bring up the second baseman, Greenberg, as Taylor comes out, runs over the signs. But we also are getting a visit from the Hernando dugout.
Well, they've got a tough situation here. You've got a very, very fast runner at first. And he's setting up for the number 3 spot batter, Greenberg. So they really need to consider what their options are here.
Just
with
trying
2
to
outs,
make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, exactly.
They know what they're trying to do, what kind of pitches he's going to throw, where everybody's going to be. Runner goes from second, what are we doing? Are we faking down? Are we throwing a second? Are we just going to try to gun him out? I mean, these are all the things that you got to make a decision about right here and now. Make sure everybody knows what we're trying to do.
Typically, high school level, if you have an average matchup, with 2 outs, you're going to have your catcher throw straight through and try and get the runner at first. But honestly, Van Vliet's so fast, I don't know that they're really going to have a good shot at gunning him down. So, you really need to think about what your other options are going to be.
First pitch to Greenberg, missing low for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll have your pitcher throw over just to see if the batter does anything with his hands, like possible bunt and run. Or
that one
there you
drilled
go.
into the air to center field. Leg, however, under it, hauls it in. Just take the infield out of it altogether. So they leave 2, score none. We'll be back after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Catcher, number 11, Will Taylor.
Welcome back, sports fans. As We move into the bottom of the 4th inning. Catcher Will Taylor standing in, and Williams just fires it right over everybody for ball 1.
Gives you little flashbacks to Nuke Lelouch from Bull Durham. Just hit the bull.
Yeah, right.
He won't dig in now.
Big cut.
You just missed that one.
Big cut by Taylor. Evens the count 1-1.
He was a half inch from crushing that ball.
Got the pitch he wanted. Took a nice hack at it, too.
Normally when batter fouls it straight back, I normally like my pitchers to throw something off speed. It doesn't even have to be in the zone. You just want to change up the timing. But no need for that silliness. He just goes after him with a fastball in the outer corner and just delivers
Yeah,
it.
low outside fastball catches enough of the plate.
Fantastic pitch.
3-3 ball game. Bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. He gets the strikeout.
He just went right after him.
He sure did. And that'll turn the lineup over for the Leopards.
Second base, Gabe Tefelsky.
Brings up the second baseman, Gabe Tefelsky.
Gabe just got moved up to the leadoff spot, and you can tell he loves it. So far, he's hit a home run and a double on the night.
Very productive from that leadoff spot this evening.
Coach
And
Sims has got to love that. Breaking ball on the outside. He watches that go. That's not pitch he wants in that count anyway.
Yeah, no, there's no reason to swing at that with no strikes on you. Nicely executed by Williams, though. Swing and a miss. Really nice pitch there.
Wow. Yeah, that was something. Williams going right after him. He's not messing around.
Not intimidated in the least. And he gets him looking for strike 3.
Designated hitter.
Quickly
Tyson
disposes
Morgan.
of the leadoff hitter, Tefelsky. Oh, that'll bring up the DH, Tyson Morgan. Standing in with 2 outs.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Be sure to follow us on social media at GCSN Broadcasts. You can follow us under that handle, all of them. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at GCSN Broadcasts. You'd be sure to follow us there. Highlights of this game plus all the games we've covered this season, in addition to our Glory Days Player of the Game announcements.
Brighton's really efficient right now. He's getting ahead, each batter working ahead, just pounding the zone. He's going to go deep if he remains so economical with his pitches. Oh, that
really
was nice.
wanted to offer there to Morgan, but able to hold up. And on the appeal, he was able to hold up. So we have a 2-ball, 1-strike count.
I got to tip my cap to him because that thing looked awful appetizing from here.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to swing at it, and I'm about 35 feet away.
Yeah. It was a fantastic discipline and strike zone awareness.
Does not offer again. Really disciplined at bat here. Works himself into the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Again, that was a great pitch. It was just between the belt and the, just below the letters, just above the hands, makes it so hard to hit. Now he goes up to the ladder.
Works himself a walk.
That was, I gotta say, that was, I think, a great at bat.
Yeah, it was a very nice at bat by the DH, Morgan. So bring up the left fielder, Anthony Talpa.
Red hot bat. He came into tonight hitting 400, and he has 3 stolen bases. So we know he's got some wheels.
Breaking ball.
Left that breaking ball upstairs. Just that quick, he's fallen behind 2 hitters in a row.
Yeah, after coming out, just looks like unhittable, those first 2 hitters.
Absolutely.
Back-to-back strikeouts, now really having a hard time finding that groove again.
Well, you don't want to fall behind to a dangerous hitter like Talpa.
Low
Ball
there.
3.
3-0 to Talpa.
I got to believe that. I'm thinking Coach Sims gave him the green light. He just gestured with his hand zone, making sure that his strike zone is quite small. He's looking for his pitch right in one spot.
One pitch and one pitch only.
That's not it.
Certainly not it. I don't know what he was looking for, but I can pretty much guarantee you that is not it. So after 2 quick strikeouts, Williams
Center field, Tristan Legg.
having a little trouble, and before the center fielder Legg stands in, we have a visit from the 5A Bolt dugout.
I think Coach Young's seeing the same thing that we are. He started out so strong, and now he's gotten behind and walked the last 2 batters. I think he just kind of wants to get a read on, possible arm fatigue or how he's feeling.
He just looked like he was in just such a groove there to start this inning. Came out just throwing gas, able to break that breaking ball that he's got off wherever he wants. Throws that unbelievable ball in the dirt to Tafalski, gets a swing and miss on him.
It's an interesting setup. I coached in Maryland for many years and moved down here about 4 years ago. And in Maryland, you ended up going into the playoffs regardless of what your record was. Everybody went in. And now so much of it for Florida seeding is based on your record and then your record versus opponents and stuff like that. So in Maryland, you could kind of take the foot off the gas the last week or 2 of the season and let some of your underclassmen pitch to get them experience, but also rest some of your horses. But here in Florida, you got to kind of keep the pedal to the metal. So that makes it quite a challenge as a coach. Breaking ball away.
Breaking ball missing there too. One ball, no strikes to count. And Williams tries to pick off at second. And everybody's safe. It's Talpa now at second, Morgan at third. Oh, still with 2 outs. 1 ball, no strikes. Center fielder Legg.
That's tough luck there. I mean, he ended up trying a spin move to try and get there quickly, and he put the ball down correctly, but the ball just kind of got tied up with a runner and
fouled back out of play. 1-1.
It squirted into center field, which enabled the runner from second to advance. But center fielder really was paying good attention, Van Vliet, and threw a rocket back to the middle infielder, and he almost got the runner going from first to second.
Yeah, they did. They had a play on Talpa there at second. Swing and a miss through everybody. Here comes a runner from third, and he's there. Looks like a little confusion maybe between the pitcher and catcher, Williams and Channing.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they got crossed up on what the pitch was going to be. Ultimately, the pitcher ended up throwing a hard fastball, up in the zone, and went right over the catcher's head. Sailed in the air to the backstop.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
That one in the air. Line drive out into left field. That'll score one more. Oh, nice job, Leg. Doing his job, getting the run in.
Pitcher, Nico Jansen.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 19, Nico Janssens. Leg on first. Decent speed. Williams starts him surprisingly under the hands of the lefty. Leg getting checked on it first. Servin's able to corral that ball. Leg obviously back safe.
Yeah, the runner didn't get enough lead to have to go back in diving, so he stepped back in, and that crossed up his first baseman. And
that went up high.
Ball just kind of rolled away, but not far enough for the runner to advance.
2-1 to the pitcher, Janssens.
I'm thinking he's got to be on a short leash here. He's really having trouble hitting his spots.
Really is. He really is. His command and control has really left him here.
It's not uncommon when a pitcher gets fatigued to start leaving his fastballs up in the zone. It's just not finishing. He missed that one just a little bit down.
Just a little down. Not by much.
I have to say, I think that the umpire's strike zone has been excellent tonight. It's consistent. It's as far as I can tell, it's pretty much by the book. He's done a great job.
Pretty fair, consistent strike zone.
Great job.
And consistency is key too. Swing and a miss brings the count full.
That was a big hack. Runner breaking on the pitch.
Dirt.
Ball 4.
Ball 4 again. I'm interested to see how long
Right field.
Williams will be out there at this point. We have a courtesy runner. Looks like Rose is back in. Running for Janssens.
May I have your attention, please, coming in to run for the Leopards at first base. Number 12, Anton Grooms.
Here comes Savarese in.
Anton Grooms is running for the pitcher.
And he offers that breaking ball. Williams has started pretty much everybody off with that breaking ball this inning too, Rick.
That was a big time pitch. I mean, he caught the black. There's nothing the batter could have done with that.
Oh, Savarese couldn't hold out. Checked the swing, but just too late. And catches the inside corner there. Inside and outside goes Williams. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's wicked. He's got a huge hole if he can stay inside the ball and shoot it through the right side.
Giant hole is Greenberg holding the runner on leg at second. And he gets him looking with the hook on the inside corner for strike 3.
Wow.
And that'll do it. The home half of the 4th, they plate 2. 5-3's our score. We'll be right back after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Welcome back, sports fans. I have a pitching change to make you aware about.
Jacob Thompson's coming in. He's a senior. Interesting delivery.
Leading off the top of the 5th
Yeah,
inning
Thompson
for the Falcons.
kind of with that
Third
three-quarter
Yeah.
arm angle.
Exactly. Yeah, it's about 3/4. It's interesting because his elbow stays close to his body. Interestingly, with pitchers like that, you'll see what we call a whale hump, where their fingers get underneath the ball, so it's got a bit of an arc. Instead of throwing downhill like a traditional over-the-top pitcher, his ball's going to have a bit of a little rise and then sink at the end, just like that.
Just like that. And initial offering missing high for ball 1.
It's interesting because the ball pretty much kind of stays on the same plane. Right, misses low and inside.
We want to appreciate everybody for your patience. We had to reboot our center field camera.
Wow.
As you can see, we do have it back up now and running. We appreciate your patience with us. A little bit of moving parts here, but we've got it under control. 3-5 ball game. 5A.
That was a great pitch to bring it to 2-2. Wow, he just left that right on the black away. Not a thing in the world batter could do with that. It's just a great high school pitch.
Able to just get a piece, fouls it back, will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep. Took a little bit off that thing and it got to the plate and just went south.
On the ground, left side. Over to first. Long throw. Hart able to get it there in time for the first out of the inning. Kind of a slow developing play. And that'll make way for the pitcher, Brighton Williams.
He really had to wait on that pitch because of it. He had to really kind of hit it almost out of the catcher's mitt, and he still pulled it.
Yeah, he did. Indeed, he did. If he waits and goes with that ball, swing and a miss. Nasty pitch, just falling off of the table.
Yeah, his slider's just electric tonight. He's starting everything out right at the middle of the plate, and it just hangs a left-hand turn.
Williams punches that ball out into left field.
Yeah, he's, the on-deck batters are doing a great job of reading and watching his sequences. And, he's just gone to the well too many times. They've got one pitch that they have to sit on.
Now batting for the Falcons, left field, Ty Palmgren.
So running for the pitcher is McGinnis again. Running at first with one out. And trying to get him around will be the left fielder, Ty Palmgren. Swing and a miss.
Ooh.
About the straightest pitch we've seen out of Thompson so far.
No doubt about that. That was a great way to change your sequence. I was impressed by how much gas he had on that fastball.
Palmgren.
Oh, my.
Hits into the double play. Nicely done by Gonzalez. Just hit right to him. Catches it. Steps on first. They leave none. We'll be right back after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Welcome back, sports fans. In relief, Anthony Van Vliet having a hard time who's seeing out there in center field, taking his place.
Well, honestly, I like this move. Van Vliet's only thrown 5 1/3 innings all season, so it just kind of fits right into what we were talking about, keeping your horses fresh. So they're going to get him some work on the hill and give their main guys a little bit of a rest. So I like it. We'll see how he does.
Third base, Stephen Hart.
I don't remember a game at this level where I've seen so many left-handed pitchers.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a high school team back in, 2003, 2001, 2, 3 seasons, and we were loaded with left-handers. But it's been a long time since then. I guess I just dated myself, didn't I, Derek?
Yeah, right. Leading off is the third baseman, Hart. Takes the first offering from Van Vliet, fouls it away for strike one.
Well, once again, he got ahead. Just missed. A little bit up, a little bit out. It's really kind of a treat to get a chance to watch this young man pitch.
Ooh.
He can do everything else well. And count goes to 2-1.
Having a hard time finding the zone.
Yeah, that was tough
after
luck.
That initial strike brings the count 3 balls, 1 strike to Hart.
I don't think that missed by much.
That one missing outside, missing by plenty on that one, however. The 7, 8, 9 up. Here comes the 8 hitter, first baseman Gonzalez.
Pitcher, Jacob Thompson.
See if the Leopards have anything up their sleeves here. Squares to bunt, and bunted foul, fortunately for 5A, for strike one.
Yeah, we're part of the game where we're going to start seeing things come out of the trick bag, Derek. Probably going to start running, doing a little bunting, a little hit and run, bunt and run.
Trying to manufacture whatever you can at this point of the ball game.
These teams are just so potent offensively that you need to get every run you can. They fouled.
That one fouled back again, so
Yeah.
you have to imagine the bunt's going to be off here, Rick.
Well, you know, he made a great pitch in that situation because he was able to get the batter to chase the ball up. And I like to pitch up in the zone when we have a bunt situation because most of the time, majority of the time, you're going to get a pop-up straight up that the pitcher or catcher can handle. Ooh, tough luck.
And he is out on
okay,
strikes,
got him.
pulls it back, but irregardless.
Yeah, he had him.
Gonzalez is out for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, William Taylor.
Catcher, Will Taylor.
Squares to bunt, and he does. Nicely done. Handled by the third baseman. Overthrows Sturbins, and everybody circling. Everybody's safe. So a two-base bunt by Taylor, and they're able to turn their lineup over with 2 runners in scoring position now.
I really like that move on Coach Sims' part. I thought that was pretty slick because, you know, Will's really fast. I was amazed just watching him go from first to second. I think he probably did it in about 5 strides. He's got those big long legs. He covers a lot of ground in a hurry. So you put the ball in play, put pressure on the defense, and
Absolutely. You know, really nice play. Hancock reading it, getting up on it. Had to really make a quick play, as you mentioned, his speed. But once that ball got over the head of Sturbins at first, a couple bases for everybody, and second and third, 1 out. Top of the lineup for the Leopards coming up. They have to be feeling good about the position they're in.
without a doubt. I mean, he's got an opportunity if Gabe Tefelsky keeps swinging that hot bat, he could end up picking up a couple more runs for his team. Gabe has absolutely been crushing the ball tonight.
Yeah, he's got a homer, a double, and a backwards K so far tonight. Scored a couple of runs already.
That's my guy, Trey Turner. I was a lifetime Senators and Nationals fan, so that one strikes close to my heart.
And we're back to action. Tafalski standing in.
Well, you never know with Gabe's speed. You could end up having a squeeze situation here, a safety squeeze, or...
Nice.
Whoa, that was a big
ball.
breaking ball. Wow.
Van Vliet.
That was a huge pitch.
That one kind of gets away from him, evens the count, 1-1.
Yeah, he just didn't finish that. He was almost dead straight up and down when he released it.
Ooh, really ugly swing there by Tafalski. Really got mixed up as that ball just swept all the way across the plate.
Well, it's an interesting pitch because it doesn't go just straight up and down. It starts outside and comes way inside on the left-handed batter. So it finishes up right on his hands. A very difficult pitch to hit. I would imagine we're probably going to see another one right here because he doesn't want to go full count.
That one fouled back.
How about that? He went with
right
the express.
Out of play. Will remain 2-2.
Yep. Since he fouled it off, showing that he's timing it, so maybe we'll see that big hook again. Third base is playing way up, as is first.
And not able to get the call just outside, bring the count full.
That's exciting. That was a great pitch, but it definitely was off the plate, probably about 2 balls. Gabe showed great patience there.
That one fouled back again. Remain 3-2.
Felski steps out of the box, collects his thoughts. I don't think there's a lot of secrets what kind of pitch he's going to see here. He's just going to make sure he's on it.
And the fastball bounces in. And he takes the walk. Run does score from third as that ball got away from Channing. I have to imagine he thinks that hit to Falski. He wasn't really on his horse to go get that ball once it got past him.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what happened there because he definitely didn't sprint out of the catcher's box back to the screen. The runner scored easily. All right, first and third situation with 1 out. Probably the fastest guy on the field at first base.
Brings up the DH, Tyson Morgan. He watches ball 1 come in a little high.
I gotta feel like the runner's going to be starting up here. I like my chances here if I'm Coach Sims. Yep.
Yeah, he goes. There he goes.
Yeah, there's no way anybody's throwing him out there. And we mentioned early in the broadcast that Tafalski gets such a great read, and he did. In the first pitch, he was just getting a good look at Van Vliet's move, and he saw it. And I think this time he either just probably went first movement.
Oh, and also missing inside.
Yeah, that was the right call, but my golly, that was close. Once again, you got a left-handed batter if he gets a barrel out with the infield in.
Yeah, infield is in every position.
Yep.
Third
Breaking
base
ball down.
Especially in a 3-1 count here. The 2-hitter, Morgan.
It's an old maxim in baseball. When you pull infield up, you increase the opponent's batting average by 150 points.
Oh, you're creating a lot more holes for him to get a ball through.
And yeah, you're shortening the reaction time. Got that from a famous college coach, Ron Polk. One of only a couple coaches take 3 different college teams to the College World Series. If you're into coaching, I strongly recommend his book. It's called The Baseball Playbook. It's pretty much the Bible for coaching. It covers everything. Just a great, great book. Phenomenal coach.
Standing in with the bases loaded and 1 out, Anthony Talpa. Van Vliet really having a hard time here.
And the thing is, he's pitching well. He's just missing.
Got really nice velocity, too. That one in the air, skied left side. Palmgren settling under it, and he does haul it in. And tagging from third is scoring is
Will Taylor.
Yeah, Will Taylor.
Fast as Will is, that was pretty much a given that was going to happen.
So that'll bring up center fielder Tristan Legg. Runners on first and second. 7-3 is your score. 2 outs now as the center fielder standing in. And that one missing high for ball 1. Yeah, Van Vliet, really nice pitches. Just having a really hard time getting them to land in the zone. That one fouled out of play. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one, little nubbler down the line. It'll end up rolling foul. It was fair for a brief moment.
Yeah, we saw one recently, didn't we, that went rolling right up the line, ended up, it had a lot of spin on it and spun back fair. And everybody was kind of like a deer in the headlights. They weren't expecting it. That's why coaches tell you, run everything out.
Run it out.
Oh, yeah.
That one chopped left side again.
Yep.
So
Ed Tefelsky breaking on the pitch there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That thing gets through the infield. He's going to score easily. It's a great pitch, though. I mean, he ended up sweeping that thing right on the batter's hands. They're not holding him.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, big
and
pitch.
They get the strikeout a leg when they really needed it. They played a couple. 7-3's your score. We'll be back after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of 1 treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Baby, let me hold you, hold you. I wanna show you, show you, show you how to treat you right, treat you right. Pull you closer through the highs and lows. Yeah, I wanna show you how to treat you right, treat you right.
Welcome back, sports fans. Glad you're joining us. A beautiful Wednesday night here in Brooksville, Florida.
First base, Colby Sturbins.
Home team Leopards sporting a 7-3 lead here on senior night. 5A trying to spoil it. And lead off the sixth to the first baseman, Colby Sturbins.
You know, the interesting thing is with 5A's firepower, they are never out of a game. These guys can swing the bat and run the bases. I think we watched them play, Springstead, and they were down to Springstead and came roaring back and lost in a one-run affair. That was a great, great game.
On the ground, left side.
Oh, my.
And Vandelstein, a hard time getting it cleanly.
Shortstop, Darren Dubio.
And so, with a runner on first, that'll bring up the shortstop, Darren Dubio.
It seemed to me like he was a little late getting down the line to first base. I don't know if he just thought it was going to be routine out or if he has a little bit of an injury or... I was watching the shortstop.
Floats in. One ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first. 5A chasing 4. And they check on the runner at first. Back in safely is Sturbins.
That's a good thought on Taylor's part. You know,
yeah,
he got himself a really good lead, and then he got a nice secondary.
That one well outside. Taylor does his best. Body it up. Once it hits the ground, it just took off on him. Sturbins makes his way into second.
He got his fingers wrapped around that ball a little bit, and so when he did, he carried it way across his body. That thing ended up skipping probably even on the outer part of the left-handed batter's box. Taylor had no shot at blocking that.
Kind of lost his footing. Yanked that ball across.
Yeah, watch his front side on this delivery. He's opening up his front shoulder. It's causing him to carry the ball across his body. Want to kind of remain a little bit more tucked when you're in the balance point. See, his front shoulder is even open now. It worked.
And he gets a swing and miss. Gets the count full.
All right, that's good hard-working blue-collar pitch.
Dubiel standing in. Thompson trying to get the first out of the inning. Full count, payoff pitch upcoming. And he gets him, swing and a miss. Strikes him out.
That was a fantastic pitch. Just the little bit on the outer half of center and fastball right down Main Street. He just flat challenged him there.
And that'll make way for the catcher, Channing Clark. That one rifled the other way. Savarese up with it, gets it back in. We'll have runners on the corners for 5A. Nice piece of hitting by the catcher, Clark.
Yeah, I love what he did there. I mean, he just stayed inside the ball. Ball's on the outer half.
Right field.
Just shot it right into right. It's nice, it's always a great situation when you can hit behind your runner to move him up. And now the Falcons have runners on the corners. Like we said, top of this inning, look out, because they've got some firepower, and here they are.
Yeah, and they've been able to turn their lineup over, too. Standing in now, leadoff hitter, right fielder Josh Wittenauer. That one breaking inside, well inside for ball one.
Good thought. And nice breaking ball. Put it right in on his knees, was just too far inside.
That's a pitch to set up another pitch maybe a little later in this at-bat.
Nope, left that one up.
2 balls, no strikes.
Great situation for a hitter. Still interested in seeing what might happen here.
On the ground, through
there
the
you
hole
go.
between first and
Run
second.
scores easily.
So that'll score one. As so they chip away here at the lead. Now we'll have runners on first and second with 1 out. Bring the center fielder, Anthony Van Vliet. Looks like we got a little action down in the 5A bullpen as well. Able to see who's down there warming up.
Oh,
Waits
my.
on it, smokes it out into center. Leg, able to leg it down. And
wow.
Everybody has to retreat off the bat. That looked like trouble for sure.
Oh, my, yeah. I thought, man, this is going to be big. But my golly, leg just just put forth an all-star effort running that down. I never would have thought he had a shot at that.
That was a really nice piece of hitting, too. Van Vliet just waited on that ball, stayed inside, and hit an absolute laser to the gap, but leg read it perfectly. Great jump. Got there in time.
Pitcher left that ball way up in the zone. He was able to just go upstairs and get it. He hit that hard.
He hit that ball hard, too. That one missing low. It's funny, too, some of his pitches just look like they're just floating up there until they get to the plate and then just slide right off of the table.
There's a lot of times that velocity is overrated. Some of the best pitchers I've seen and coached were ones that just really didn't throw it hard, but they knew how to locate and change speeds.
Knew how to pitch.
Yes.
It's not just about velocity. It's about playing that position properly. Working a hitter, working a count, working a lineup once, twice through. There's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of things at play there. And yes, sure, velocity is one of those tools, but you don't have to have that to be a very effective pitcher. On the ground, left side, diving stop by Hart, over to first,
That
and
was
they
impressive.
get him. What a play by Hart. 6-3 on that putout. They plate one. We'll be back for the home half of the sixth right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been paying for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
sports fans. Happy you're joining us tonight. And Derek Smith and Rick Ringer.
It's easy for you to say.
Bringing you the call tonight. We do have a pitching change to make you aware of. In now to pitch is Palmgren. So I'd have to imagine Van Vliet back to his place in center.
I really like this move on Coach Young's part. Palmgren's got a ERA of only 2.07. I'm thinking this far in the game, he's probably looking to hopefully shut the door. If he can keep his pitch count down, it may end up just being almost like a off-start bullpen work. So this will be a great matchup. I mean, this game is just everything that we thought it was going to be coming in. It is never over between either of these two teams. They're going to be dangerous in postseason.
Yeah, this is the last game of the regular season for 5A. Hernando has one more game away at Lakeland on Friday for their last game of the season. Swing and a miss.
Nico's not getting cheated.
No, he is not getting cheated in the least. Starting pitcher.
That was a great pitch.
Down.
Outer half.
0-2.
I tried to get him to expand up. Not uncommon you'll see pitch up in the zone with 2 strikes, especially to a larger batter, a big batter. For some reason they like to change a fastball up.
That one drilled in the air, left center field. Center fielder could not get it. And Jansen in there with a stand-up double.
That was a bomb.
To start this thing off. I'll bring up the right fielder, Michael Savarese.
Right number 20, Michael Savarese.
Nobody out. Jensen's on second. Swing and a miss by Savarese. A healthy cut there by the big right fielder. Gets a piece of that one, fouls it back.
He was
0-2.
You can just feel a lot more tension, excitement, competitive spirit in the air. I mean, it's like both teams have taken it up a notch here.
That one fouled back out of play.
Leopards are just going up with a violence at the plate. I mean, they're all coming out of their shoes looking to just put this thing away.
Yeah, they kind of have a sense of what you said, Rick. The firepower 5A has, never really out of any ball game until...
That was a heroic breaking ball. Get him chasing strike 3 in the dirt.
And that'll be the first out of the inning.
27, Stephen Hart.
Let's bring up the third baseman, Stephen Hart. Made a phenomenal play the last half inning. Diving stop, able to get the runner running down the line to first. That one fouled back out of play for strike 1. A really nice sequence he had to Savarese. Get that strikeout.
He gave him a lot of different looks. Right.
Quickly getting ahead here to Hart, 0-2.
Nice little breaking ball. He just left a little bit up in the zone. Got the call.
That must have dropped just enough.
Ooh,
hits
by
him.
pitch.
Hart takes his base. Bring up the first baseman, Carlos Gonzalez.
Pitcher, number 14, Jacob Thompson.
I'm sorry, this is Jacob Thompson hitting in Gonzalez's place.
I wouldn't be completely shocked to see Gonzalez come in and maybe close this out, so he might re-enter. Oh my, they got the runners off. Oh, that's out.
So everybody's going to get a couple bases as a result. Able to plate one more. And they'll put a runner on third.
I feel bad. Golly, you know, that's the exuberance and adrenaline and stuff. He got up and he had the runner caught. The runner was probably at least halfway off the base, and he went to let it run. Oh, got his. Oh my! They got the runner hung up. Nope.
And somehow
Holy
able
cow.
to get back in.
Yeah, they attempted to run a squeeze there, and the batter wasn't able to be able to get the bat on the ball, so the runner got hung up. Catcher waited just a little bit too late to exchange the ball to the pitcher, and the pitcher ended up pivoting and made the flip to third base and didn't quite get him in time. The runner was able to get underneath the tag.
Yeah, the pitcher kind of situated himself in the middle of the baseline.
He did.
Ended up receiving the ball. The runner was past him by the time he had to turn and relay it to third. And
Yes.
All the ball changing hands resulted in the runner being safe.
Really, in that situation, I almost like the pitcher covering the plate since the catcher had to come off.
Yeah, just run him all the way back to the bag. Start throwing the ball back and forth.
Yeah.
Enough throws, you're likely to make a misthrow.
Yeah, we teach it. We like the runner to be a third of the way back to the bag or less, and then before we release the ball, we want the, in this case, the catcher to be seeing numbers, meaning the back of the runner. We want him fully committed back to the bag.
Swing and a
Big
miss.
strike.
Evens the count 2-2.
Tip your cap, Coach Seams. Yeah, Coach Young's checking with the umpire. They felt like he might have missed the strike on the failed bunt. I think the umpire's going to check
And
with
he's
his,
going to
check with his
check with
partner.
the field umpire. We have 2-2 on our count. Doesn't necessarily mean it's right.
Huh, yeah.
But we do have 2-2 on our count.
I've never been good at keeping a scorebook because I get too involved in the action. Okay, plate umpire checked with his partner. They're in agreement.
All right,
2-2
everybody's in
count.
agreement. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Kudos to the umpire to, and making sure you got it right. There it is.
And there's a bunt laid down. Fakes to third, goes to first. And they get the second out of the inning. Nobody able to advance any further than runner on
Catcher,
third.
Number 11, Will Taylor.
And this will bring back up Will Taylor.
It's going to be a good matchup here.
That one kind of gets away from Palmgren.
I wouldn't mind rolling the dice here and seeing if we can get him to push up on at the second base position, right where the second baseman's playing. He's so
he
fast.
Does square.
Yeah, there we go.
Pulls it back.
Man, I like my crystal ball tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you are tapped in tonight, bud. Yeah, if you could push one, kind of get it into no man's land between the mound and second.
Yep. We always had... went
That
inside
one
on him. Ball
Here
got by
comes
the
runner.
catcher and run scores easily.
Easily in. So they're able to plate one more.
Yeah, we found that we've had the best luck just aiming it at where the second baseman plays, because quite often if you push it, you can get it past the mound, and first baseman has no shot at fielding it. And with a fast runner at the plate, and quite often you can end up bunting for a hit there. I love it, though, making things happen, putting pressure on the defense. Pitch up in the zone.
Missing high, 4 straight pitches. They get another base runner and able to turn the lineup over. Bring up second baseman Gabe Tefalski.
Here comes the rocket.
That one catching the outside corner for strike one.
I wouldn't be surprised, even with a left-handed pitcher as fast as Taylor is. I wouldn't be shocked to see him. Yep,
there he goes. He's off. Throw down, not in time. He's in there standing up. Gets himself out of the force situation, gets himself into scoring position. Not a bad place to be the way Tefalski's been swinging the bat tonight.
Oh,
that one fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes will be the count to the Leopards' leadoff hitter.
This is why baseball's the greatest sport to me. I mean, every pitch, it's a chess match within a chess match, especially in late game situations here. Trying to get something going.
Again, fouled back. Tefalski fighting off a couple of pitches right on the borderline of the zone.
Gabe has no problem expanding his zone when he needs to. It's funny, he's seen a steady diet of breaking balls all night, so now they're trying to get after him. And there goes Taylor.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Taylor was on the move, but Palmgren able to get the K when he needed it. We'll be back for the top of the 7th right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
I'm good with that. Welcome back, sports fans. We move into the last frame from Hernando. They've been able to plate a few throughout the ball game. 9-4 is the score.
been looking forward to this game now for a couple of weeks, Derek, and this did not disappoint. These teams are just so exciting every time they take the field, no matter who they're playing.
Third base, Jacob Hancock.
They both have so much heart. They're both very well coached.
Yeah, a couple of well-coached teams, no doubt. Talented teams, too. Yeah. Arms galore on both of them.
Tip your cap to Coach Young. I mean, he's really done a great job turning this program around. This is their first winning season since 2018. And he's got a lot of young guys.
Amount of games, 14-9, I believe, on the season.
Yep. He's got a lot to be proud of, and I think they're going to be dangerous in the postseason. Hernando, it doesn't matter what their regular season record is. They're just dangerous in the postseason no matter what. Starts them out with a nice breaking ball, ends up just missing off the plate, probably about 2 balls.
Jacob Thompson on the hill, trying to close this game out for the Leopards.
It's an interesting situation. For me, in this situation as a coach, I want my pitcher just throwing fastballs. We want to serve it up, make them put the ball in play, and pitch with a 5-run lead. Right now it's a game of attrition. You're just gonna trade things for outs.
That one fouled back out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, inside, a little high as well. Brings the count 3-1.
I don't mind that pitch. A lot of times you can get him to chase that. It was a good thought. He couldn't have missed by much. Oh, shoot.
And that one hits him.
Yep, I think that got in the part that stings. All right, pitching change for the Leopards.
Yeah, let's see who's coming in now.
Can't make out his number yet.
10, 18. 18, Colton Cloud. Appears to be who it is.
Yeah, sure enough, Cloud's a sophomore. He's had some limited outings so far, but he's pitched. He's got a .5 ERA.
May I have your attention, please? Coming in to pitch for the Leopards, number 18, Colton Cloud.
Correct that. He's got a 2.47 ERA, which is still impressive. He's got 5.2 innings pitched on the season with 4 strikeouts and 1 walk issued. So it's a great move. I love it. We talked about this a little earlier. He's going to end up having the opportunity to get his underclassmen some big game experience and make his club deeper.
While he takes his warm-up pitches, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of 1 treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month, you know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Looks like Cloud's pretty much fastball, curveball pitcher. Got a lot of hop on his fastball for a sophomore and got a lot of bend on the curveball. This is a good matchup.
As Puelo stands in, squares around a bunt, pulls back for ball one.
That's an interesting move.
Nobody out, runner on first. And Cloud grooves that ball in there for strike one, evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He did. He just poured it in. It's perfect location right on the outer corner.
No break, no curve.
I really like, he's getting a nice downward angle to the plate. Whoa, got him chasing upstairs.
Quick
Nice
pitched
pitch.
him. Got him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This young man's going to have a bright future. Big runner, he's going on the pitch.
Runner goes.
Yep. Catcher's indifference. Taylor just holds on to it. He had a great read.
Yeah, there's nothing Taylor could have done behind the plate. He got a jump on him as he was almost halfway there before he released the ball.
Yeah, and you got to give a lot of credit to the runner at first base. He noticed that the young pitcher wasn't looking him off. He had forgotten about him. He was just focused on the plate. And so with that, he ended up just breaking first movement and went. But at the same time, I mean, you've got a 5-run lead, so you really don't need to worry about the runner. He's only worst 1 run. You want to just get the batter and get your outs and go home.
Yeah, that run's not going to mean much to you at this point.
Not a thing. Just missed.
Puelo able to hold back, brings the count full.
It was a great pitch, great call. It was just beneath the zone. I think the umpire's done a great job tonight. Oh, batter asks for time. He steps out.
And it was granted really at the last possible moment.
Yeah, they got a little cat and mouse going on here. See if they can get in the underclassman's head a little bit.
A little gamesmanship.
Sure. That's one of the things that you'll end up losing with this whole pitch clock nonsense going on in major leagues.
Swing and a miss. Blows the fastball by him.
Man.
For the first out of the inning.
This young man's got some pop on that fastball.
Ty Palmgren.
I am really enjoying watching him work.
This will bring up the starting left fielder, current pitcher, Ty Palmgren.
His last at bat, he ended up lining out to the first baseman. So
double play, if memory serves.
Yes, that's correct. He doubled him off. He hit a rocket shot up there, too.
Nice play by Gonzalez. I don't think he had to move. Caught a ball, stepped on first. Finished the inning.
Runner's breaking
there goes
again.
The runner. And that one fouled back. Out of play for strike 1. Hit and run. Looked like was on for 5A there.
Yeah, I'm sure that the runner's just trying to pick off the signs from the catcher. The catcher doesn't really care. Again, we're just focused on getting outs. You want your defense. Yeah. As a coach, you want your defense pretty much holding their ground. We don't really care about holding runners. We want to make sure that we're plugging the holes defensively just to get that out.
It's like just making sure the battery's on the same page.
Yes.
Thing you need, think you're calling a curveball, you catch a fastball right to the chest.
And the other thing is, I don't really mind the runner advancing to third, because if they have a system in place where they're able to tip pitches to the batter, he's going to have a harder time doing that with a runner on third base. So we'll see what we get here. It's 1-1. Yep. So pitcher waited him out, got the batter to call time. It's one of the things I love as traditionalists is the sign systems. You know, there's a lot of ways for the runner at second to signal pitches to the batter. Fastball up in his eyes. He's trying to get him to expand there. Wouldn't be shocked to see that really big looping nasty curveball come here. We'll see what happens.
Good count to do it, and he's giving them a couple of fastballs. The last one right up at his eyes. Swing and a miss.
Oh, man, that was nice.
He just pours it in there. Holmgren having a hard time catching up to it.
This young man's going to be a great player to watch over the next couple years.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
Wow, that was a big out.
First base.
So be sure to stick with us the conclusion of this ball game, as Rick Ringer will bring us the Glory Days player of the game. So with 2 outs.
Ground ball to shortstop last time.
Brings up the first baseman, Colby Sturbins.
A runner on third, if he can just get himself a nice ground ball to the shortstop, he ends up scoring a run and keeping the drive alive.
Base hit would score 1 here, keep the game and inning alive for 5A.
Good
offering
move.
Missing high by Cloud.
Yeah,
ball 1.
That was not the umpire. That was one of the guests
that was legitimately a ball.
Yep.
Swing and a miss.
Oof.
Evens the count 1-1. They are having a hard time seeing his fastball, Rick.
Yeah, and that was really heavy. It had a lot of late movement. Went straight down. I'm thinking it had to be a 2-seamer. Big pitch here.
That one in the air. Center field, leg under it. He
There
gets
it is.
it. Leopards win on senior night. So I will hand it over Rick Ringer for the Glory Days player of the game. Rick.
Well, I think we gotta give this one to senior Gabe Topelski on senior night. He's got himself a home run, a double, stole several bases. He's just been also a web gem out there at second base on that liner he had to climb the ladder for. So, you know, he just did everything you would want to as a coach to make it happen. I think he did a great job in the leadoff spot tonight too. So he always is an exciting player to watch, and we're very proud to award him the player of the game award.
Gabe Tofalski, the Glory Days player of the game. For Rick Ringer, I'm Derek Smith. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll see you next time right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.